Hello and welcome. I'm still alive and I'm coming back after I think 3 or almost 4 months of silence. And there was a good reason for that because I had a lot of things to do. And I'm still doing them. This video will be short and this will be like a transition between what I've done with my videocast before and what I will do next. But we are where we are. So first, I want to announce something. It's already on the market for a couple of months, but yes, finally we have it. Yeah. So CI/CD Design Patterns book written by Garima, Michal, Muktesh, and me. It's about, CI/CD design patterns, right? So it is like 300 something long book, published by Pact, of course, and with foreword done by Helen Beale. If you remember, a couple of years ago I had the pleasure to talk with Helen in my podcast. Probably I will come back to this in one day, more like a videocast kinda interview. So, what is this book about? CI/CD, of course, but we do not touch the topic from the perspective of how to create your pipeline, right? Or how to use GitHub Actions or Circle CI or Argo CD or whatever, right? It's not the topic of this book. We are talking here about the patterns, how you should build the patterns for your CI/CD in order to properly govern, properly scale, properly adapt CI/CD as something bigger than just, simple pipeline to deliver the code from place A to place B. And we had a lot of different kind of chapters, like for example, structural design patterns. We have a lot of probably it is visible, yeah, I hope so, diagrams, more complicated, less complicated. We have some nice diagrams like this one. So there is a lot of stuff, so a lot of work done by Garima, Michal and Muktesh and me as well, and we are pretty proud of this book. You can find it on Amazon, you can find it in Pact, you can find it in many other places, so feel free to buy it and read it, and we are looking for your feedback. How do you find this book, if it is interesting or you learn something from it? And one more, if I find any place where this book is available for free, I will deal with that. Do not steal any book from any author, because those people spend a lot of their lives to provide the content to you, okay? Now, another topic which I want to touch is reInvent, and I know again it's 4 months after the reInvent, so next reInvent is coming very quickly. It's only 8 months from today, but still there are some topics which I want to cover. So I will create another video for reInvent news, which I believe are most important, and then after I think around half of the year or maybe a little bit later, I will publish the video about how to survive reInvent, because this is really big event and you have to be prepared for it. Enough to say, I did like 80 kilometers walking on this 5 days. So yeah, it's big. A couple of things maybe related most to the people in Poland, but still I think quite interesting for many of you. So very soon we start CFP for a couple of events, AWS Community Day in Poland, which will happen in Warsaw, and also first Kubernetes Community Day in Poland, which will happen also in Warsaw. What a surprise. Both of them will happen in September and October. Then in November we will have, of course, DevOps Days in Warsaw again, and I am involved in all of them as a organizer or co-organizer, or being member of the organizer team, and I encourage you to send your CFP, sponsor the event if you can, of course, and be there for us and for you as well, and for speakers. And we believe, as AWS Community Day is already well established on the market, and we did Well, I can say that we did a very good job in the previous years. DevOps days, the same. Kubernetes Community Day, KCD is the first event in Poland, but we have really strong and really great organizing team with help of CNCF guys. This will be something. I think it is enough for today. See you next time then.